Hello, this is Sean Riley, publisher of Imaging Technology News at the NCBC meeting in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm with Dr. Gary Levine, who is the chair of the annual NCBC Symposium, and he's the president-elect of NCBC this year, and he also happens to be the director of breast imaging at Hoag Breast Care Center in Newport Beach, California. Thanks for joining me today, Dr. Levine.
Thank you for the invitation.
Dr. Levine, for those who aren't familiar with NCBC, maybe you can give us a quick overview on what NCBC is all about.
So the National Consortium of Breast Centers is a collection of healthcare professionals from all over the United States, Canada, and some from Europe, who all are dedicated to breast care, breast health care. And we get together once a year in Las Vegas to share the latest innovations and latest practice protocols in breast care. It's an opportunity for us to collectively share our experiences and our expertise so that uniformly we can raise the quality of breast care to our patients.
Dr. Levine, what are some of the key topics being discussed this year at the NCBC conference?
So, Sean, it's a 5-day conference. We discussed the whole gamut of breast care. At this year's meeting, there have been a lot of interesting presentations, ranging from diagnosis, new technologies, which is always a popular topic. We've talked about digital breast tomosynthesis, which is a new type of three-dimensional mammogram. We've talked about automated whole breast ultrasound screening, another new technology involved in early detection. We've talked about molecular breast imaging, again, new technology. But we've also talked about new treatment mechanisms. So we've talked about new types of surgery, including oncoplastic breast surgery. We've talked about new types of radiation therapy, specifically intraoperative radiation therapy, really revolutionary stuff. And we've even talked in a broader manner about healthcare reform, how this is going to affect healthcare in general, but specifically within the breast center. We've spoken about some legislative issues that are out there right now, including breast density. There's been a lot of legislation from many states now regarding breast density. This is an independent risk factor for breast cancer in women. And we're trying to get a handle on how to handle these patients. Should they be treated differently from patients that don't have dense breasts? Do they need additional screening technologies? If so, how would this be implemented into the breast center, and how will it benefit women in general? Also at our conference this year, we had a fantastic presentation by Dr. Laszlo Tabar from Sweden, who's generally considered the world's authority on mammography. He was my teacher, and he reviewed the controversy regarding mammographic screening, specifically in young women under age 50. There have been several statements recently that perhaps these women don't benefit from mammography. There aren't enough lives saved. The cost is too high. He just did a brilliant presentation reviewing hard data, proving that not only should these women be screened, but maybe they should be screened more often than older women in whom the tumors aren't quite as aggressive.
In terms of what happens after the NCBC conference this year, talk a little bit about some initiatives maybe that your association is involved in or looking to spearhead for the rest of the year.
So even before the meeting concludes, we've already started planning for our next meeting. So a group of thought leaders get together and we start planning on topics and an agenda for our following meeting, which will be 1 year from now. Actually, we're moving next year. We have for years been here at Planet Hollywood, and our organization has simply grown to the point where we can no longer fit in the meeting rooms here. We have about 1,000 attendees this year, and we'll be moving to the Paris hotel next door, and our meeting will be there.
Dr. Levine, thanks very much for your time. I appreciate you spending a few minutes with me here at the show, and I wish you nothing but success in the coming year. I know you have a very full plate.
Thank you, Sean. I appreciate it.